Do you remember the tutorial of this stylish sleeve that I made recently? I made use of bead to achieve this, but in this video, I'll be using a fiber to achieve this kind of sleeve. I will also be showing you how to achieve this sleeve in a neat way compared to the previous method I showed you. So if you're interested in this tutorial, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Like I mentioned earlier, for that tutorial, I made use of this bead. So I made use of this size of bead for it. But for this, I'll be using a fiber. I'll be using fiber instead. So this is the normal fiber used for padding your bustier, your cup, when you're making corsets. So now I'll be cutting out the fiber into tiny bits. So instead of using this bead for this sleeve, I'll be using fiber. So I'll push in the fiber into the channel that I've made on my fabric. So I'll be using the scissors to do that, and I'll be pushing it inside. The process is also similar to when you are using bead. So just push it inside to the very end, but leave 1 inch space at the bottom because you'll be attaching this to your dress. So to achieve a neat finishing, compared to the method that I showed you earlier, I've already threaded my needle. Then I'll be knotting the starting point. So I'll be making a knot just like this. Then after making the knot, I'll use the needle. I'll pass it through into the fabric, and I'll pull it out at the other end. So you can just push it like 1 inch inward, then you pull it out, then you also secure at that point. So let me add another fiber for you to see the process. You push in the fiber, but the downside about using a fiber is that you can measure. So the your shape may be irregular. That is, it may not be uniform. But if you are using bead, the bead is already, it has a perfect shape, like the shape are uniform. So you can compare the outcome of a fiber to a bead. So I will still push this in, and I will also secure it. So guys, this is what it looks like, and what do you think about this fiber? It does not look bad, honestly. It looks really, really nice. But my own concern is that the shape, I couldn't get this round shape that I need. This is looking like a cylinder compared to a round shape. So let me insert bead into this for you to see the difference between the two. So just like I did for the fiber, I'll also push this needle into the fabric, then I'll pull it out 1 inch away from the previous point. Then I will secure this tightly at this point. Can you see the difference between the bead and the fiber? Let me add one more for you to see it very well. The bead is giving me this round shape, but the fiber is giving me this cylinder shape, which is not bad actually. It is actually nice. Or what do you think? If you are using this method and you exhaust your thread, this is how you can add another thread to it. So secure the thread that got exhausted, then you cut out the excess thread from it. Then the new thread you want to start using, you place it on top, then you secure it tightly again on it. You make sure that no thread is flying around at that point so that it can look really, really neat. So you cut this out, then the new thread, you place it on top just like this, and you secure it very well. You make sure that you don't have any excess showing at all at this point. So after you are sure that you've secured this properly, you pass another bead and you continue with what you are doing. So guys, what do you think about these results? So these first two were made with fiber and these three were made with bead. So which one do you prefer? Is it the one with the fiber or the one with the bead? Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comment section. So this is what both of them look like. And I love the perfect roundness of this bead. It makes it look uniform. Like it makes it looks uniform and very fine. But the fiber is not bad. Actually, it's not bad. So let me know what you think in the comment section.